Regional partners are looking at emerging trends in the tourism sector and how small islands can capitalize. The Small Island Developing States Tourism Conference is underway at the Melia Nassau Beach Resort.
Prime Minister, the Right Honourable Perry Christie was among the list of dignitaries addressing the delegates. Tonight, Clint Watson reports on when international tourism organizations are trending as modern-day tourism and how countries like the Bahamas can benefit.
Tourism Minister Obi Wilscombe telling delegates attending the Small Island Developing States Tourism Conference that it is imperative they look at innovative ways to improve the tourism sector. Regional partners like Hector Malarin of the Inter-American Development Bank is of the view that the future of tourism depends on a healthy environment. Secretary General of the Caribbean Tourism Organization, Hugh Riley, is of the view that Caribbean tourism is on the right path to recovery and growth.
Ladies and gentlemen, not only are we seeing more people coming, but guess what? We're starting to make money.
Riley says it's critical for Caribbean countries to adopt the vision of Caribbean tourism,
which we all must buy into, is to position the Caribbean as the most desirable year-round warm weather destination. But in so doing, when we focus on that destination word, remember this: we are one sea, one voice, and one Caribbean.
Secretary General of the United Nations World Tourism Organization, Talib Rifai, also agrees that the One Caribbean initiative should be enhanced. He says regional states must also maximize the local benefits of tourism, being mindful of climate change, diversifying and developing the product while ensuring destinations are easily reached.
Regional cooperation is not anymore an option. It is a must. My neighbor is a strength of mine. What's good for my neighbor is good for me.
Prime Minister Perry Christie, in delivering the keynote address, underlined the importance for policies to be formed to ensure all of the critical factors mentioned at the conference are followed through. Continuing with the theme of One Caribbean, he talked about how personal experience created should be passed on to the visitors who come to the region for authentic experiences. And despite having the responsibility of promoting and marketing an archipelago of islands within the Bahamas, Prime Minister Perry Christie subscribes to the notion of One Caribbean.
Firstly, let me say the obligation of the government of the Bahamas is to develop the Bahamas. But in the process, our obligation is to know that the people of the world look to the Caribbean as a region, as a destination in itself, and they do not distinguish sometimes between the countries. They say we want to go to the Caribbean. And so to that extent, we have bought into the proposition by our own involvement in agencies in the region of we are only as strong as our weakest destination. And so the answer is that I have always been a voice for the Caribbean taking advantage, of its assets.
Clint Watson, ZNS Network News.